Coros Apex 2 Pro Review. An ultramarathoner wore several sports watches while running an unbelievable distance with the intention of determining which had the most extended battery life and some minor flaws you would anticipate from an up-and-coming brand trying to establish itself. Coros has made some meaningful advancements in the newer Apex and Apex Pro when compared to their predecessors, such as improved battery life, more accurate GPS and pulse tracking, a dedicated backlight button, and straps that resemble Apple's nylon sport loop. There is still no turn-by-turn navigation or music streaming feature, and the digital crown isn't easy to spin through with. These minor nuisances may be enough for certain athletes to decide against buying this product. Testing both the Apex 2 and Pro watches for a few weeks has built up my familiarity with them. The only notable distinction between them is the different colors of my review models. Even then, their experience and software are equivalent. The Pro watch is slightly more advanced in specs, but not by much. It's merely larger than the Apex 2. The Apex 2 possesses a 43mm casing and a 1.2-inch display that is ever present. This is preferable for fitness watches because it bolsters their battery life while being intelligible in a bright environment. The Pro offers a 46mm case and a slightly bigger 1.3-inch display. In terms of size, the Apex 2 is 12.8mm thick, uses 20mm straps, and weighs 42 grams with its nylon band. Conversely, the Pro is 14mm thick, utilizes 22mm straps, and carries 53 grams of weight. Whereas the Apex 2 has 8GB of internal music storage, the Pro has 32GB to offer. Though one can assume from the picture that the Pro's notification text is more visible owing to its increased size, it does not make an immense difference in legibility. The buttons have identical functions and are straightforward. Pushing the top button will turn on the backlight. Utilizing the bottom device accesses the back section, and employing either side of the middle knob scrolls or provides access to main menu options. The performance in terms of wearability is the same for both devices. They each have a lightweight construction, without snagging my winter coat sleeves. The Pro has a larger size and thickness than its counterpart, but you won't really notice it is there. The sapphire glass displays, touchscreen capabilities, Bluetooth 5.0, Wi-Fi, 5 ATM water resistance, and the capacity to be connected to 5 different satellite positioning systems such as GPS, GLONASS, Galileo Beto. Moreover, 3D compass thermometer, barometric altimeter, gyroscope. An altimeter is included in their features as well as training smarts, while they also support third-party apps including Strava, Komoot and Adidas Running. It is possible to recognize the similarities between these two, although most of the Pro's extra features aren't quite as advantageous. Multiband GPS is a nice touch, but it's not absolutely necessary unless you're in an area with a weak GPS connection, like in an urbanized city. If you don't understand what multi-pitch climbing is already, there's little chance you'll use that particular sport profile right away. One of the most distinguishing features is battery life. The normal use time of the Apex 2 is estimated to be 17 days while the Pro can last 30 days. Additionally, the Apex 2 has a standard GPS time of 45 hours as compared to the Pro's 75 hours. This also followed my own testing outcomes. Since initially started using both watches more than 2 weeks ago, my Apex 2 stopped working on day 16, whereas my Pro still had 52% remaining power. Whichever watch you pick, it will likely outperform its rivalries. For instance, the Garmin and Polar models give you only 7 to 14 days, whereas Fitbit's last from 5 to 10 days. In order to achieve its remarkable battery life, Coros made certain compromises. The starkest of these is the display. Multisport watches typically possess memory and pixel LCDs that take up much less energy but look dull in comparison to an OLED display. Although they easily can be seen in sunlight, dimmer screens pose a challenge when inside a building. Fortunately, both of Coros watches now feature committed backlighting buttons which resolve this issue. If you put a larger battery into a watch, there won't be enough space for other components. Neither of these watches has the capability of contactless payments or emergency SOS features, so it's best to keep your phone close if that's important to you.